Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to monthly Cavalier EQ chapter 3.1. We're trying to finish it off. The boss will be Nick Fury with tactical adjustment, under pressure 3, surge protector, clapback, fury, and attack plus 100%. Now with the new nodes that are going to be bleeding edge and as well as short temper with crimson rage and obstinate charge. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky. You will need to know how to do reparry, or you can bring in your some of your tanky champions to work around it, or you would know how to do a parry in the corner. I will go through all of three techniques in the video, so stay tuned. And I'm gonna take the easy part, that is with the node under pressure. That's gonna start with your Deadpool and is gonna end with Yellow Jacket, so stay tuned for that. And the best champs you're gonna use are for this quest are going to be your Guardians of the Galaxy and Mercenaries. These are the ones that are going to get all of those extra furies that you can carry over as cross charges. But there are other champions that work really well here because either they are invisible, either they are tanky, or they are easy to intercept, so you can bypass that obstinate charge node. So again, these are all the champions you can use. Make sure to bring in the right ones. So having said that, let's jump into the part and see how does that work. But before we do, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. So the first fight is going to be against Deadpool, and the node that is going to be here that is really annoying is obstinate charge. So the first attack of every starting combo is going to be unstunnable, so you cannot parry. So what you can do is you can bring in either mercenary champions or Guardians of the Galaxy, and you can apply bleeds that will remove the unstoppable. But to deal with the stun, you either need invisible champions. So for example, in my case, I am going to use a ghost here. So once I am invisible, his first hit I can just let him phase through it, and then I'm gonna hit him. So any invisible champion will work. For example, Hood will work also. So that can work. Other champions that can work really well are going to be champions with easy intercepts, so like Professor X can work here also. You can also use Elsa Bloodstone. So quite a few different champions you can use. If not, just bring in tanky champions like Colossus or Captain America Infinity War or Apocalypse, and just hold block until they throw a heavy attack, and then you can retaliate. You can also bring in sustainable champions that have some kind of regen. You can use them as well. Just hold your block, let them throw a heavy, and once they do, you can just retaliate with that, and the regen will fill up your health bar easily. So different options, different way you can deal with it. Make sure to bring in the right one. But if you want those extra furies, you will have to bring in Guardians of the Galaxy or champions that are tagged mercenaries. Now for the second fight, it's going to be an Ant-Man. Now I will showcase different ways how you can get through that node. So the first one is the reparry technique. So I'm just gonna keep holding my block, and then I'm gonna reparry him, so I can get that. Whenever I will stun him, I will get that bleed, and the bleed will stop him from going unstoppable because of Crimson Rage. And once I swipe back twice, I get under pressure on me disorient, and that because of that my ability accuracy is reduced. So right there you see that there is a passive bleed because of the stun. So again, just stay back and reparry, and you can dial in the damage on him. I will show the other technique as well, in which you just go in the corner, and when the defender dashes in, you swipe back, and that's the first hit dexed out, and then you can use parry, and you can easily go through and hit the opponent on it. Make sure to check out the fight with Loki on this path, where I show the third technique, in which I can just go in the corner and then dex the medium dash from the defender, and then the subsequent light attack I can parry, and you can use that as well. So this next fight is going to be against a Loki. Now here I will showcase how you can do in the corner. Just go in the corner like just like that. Let him come into you with a dash into you, and you can swipe back, miss the dash, and then you can just use your parry, and that will connect. Some like it will might be a small issue if you have under pressure ability accuracy reduction on you, but you can always get through that. So just right there, I'm gonna go attack. I'm gonna wait for him to throw his SP2, and then I'm gonna go in the corner and try to do that again. So you can land your parries like that, and that will help you out with this path. So I hope this helps, guys, and I will see you at the boss fight. There are three different ways. Just going to go through them again. First one is to you can reparry. Second one is you can just bring a tanky or a sustained champion, and you can wait for the defender to throw a heavy attack, and you can go back in. Just be careful about his unstoppable. And the final technique is you can just go in the corner of your side of the screen, let the defender dash into you. You can dex the first dash, and then you can parry the second light attack, and that also works. So I hope that helps you out, guys, and I'll see you at the boss fight. The boss fight is going to be against Nick Fury. Now he will have tactical adjustment along with under pressure and surge protector and clapback. So I would highly suggest you to bring in mutant champions only so you can bypass the tactical adjustment node. You don't have to worry about him going unblockable and doing a lot of damage with those crazy furies. And with under pressure you can either dex a bit less, or you can use champions like an Apocalypse who becomes invulnerable to disorient, so that will help out as well. Surge protector is whenever you will hit Nick Fury, he will start gaining those charges on him, and whenever he will use a special, he will retain most of his power depending on the number of charges that are there. So having said that, the best four options are going to be Colossus with Omega Red synergy, and then there's also going to be Domino. You can also use Apocalypse, and because I have Omega Red at 186 at rank 3, so I'm gonna use him as well. The only thing you need to remember that there is a clapback node here, so do not use champions that will be affected with clapback. So do not use a Magneto with SP3 unless you have the Coagulate Mastery in 1 point on it, or don't use champions like the Archangel that have damage over time because they will be reflected back. So anything that is bleed, poison, plasma, all of that will be reflected back, so don't use the champion. And apart from that, becomes a very simple fight. All you need to do is to keep his surge charges above 10 and try to push him to an SP2 always, and you will be easily able to deal with that fight. Just keep an SP2 and SP3 ready when he gets down to 30% health after his LMD is destroyed, and then you can use that to kill him off. You can also, if you have a bit of health left, you can also block him and let him throw a heavy attack for you to go and then retaliate after that when he's in this second health. So that's about it, guys. I hope it helps you out and helps you kill off Nick Fury. Next one is going to be the final video on Kings of the Jungle with Kraven the Hunter as the boss. Then after that we will jump back to 7.3 exploration videos. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you for joining in. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.